Name the corporation that developed Skynet in the Terminator. That was Cyberdyne. Still playing for that visual bonus. What OJ song served as the theme for the Donald Trump vehicle celebrity
Shrimp Shack Matt.
For the Love of Money? For Love of Money is correct. Okay, Shaq. Take a look at the following autographed baseballs on the screen and identify the player who signed them for 10 points each. Who's the Altuve? George Springer was the next. Next. Your answer, please. Aaron Judge was the male. Next. Your answer? That. Clayton Kershaw. And finally, that was answer. That was Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 10 points. 10 points. You're playing for a 30-point bonus, and here's your toss-up. When Warren Zevon was diagnosed with inoperable abdominal cancer in 2002, he declined any life-extending treatments and instead went into the studio to record his best album of folk and rock songs, working with some of his closest friends in the music business, including Bruce Springsteen, Ryan Cooder, Jackson Browne, and Tom Petty. What was the name of this elegiac album?
Shrimp Shack Wilson. The Wind.
The Wind is correct. Okay, Shaq, for 10 points each, answer these questions about some great war movies. First, in which war movie does John Wayne's character end up with a broken ankle after parachuting into enemy territory?
The Longest Day.
That's correct. Who directed the war movies Paths of Glory and Full Metal Jacket?
Sidney Hubert.
No, that's Stanley Kubrick. In which war movie does Mel Gibson lead the 7th Cavalry into the Battle of Ia Drang Valley? In which war movie does Mel Gibson lead the 7th Cavalry into the Battle of Ia Drang Valley?
When We Were Young.
It's called We Were Soldiers, which you have 1 for 10 points. Teams are playing for a 30-point bonus, and here is your toss-up. Named for a Hall of Fame hockey player, what Canadian restaurant chain is known for its donuts and coffee?
Blue Chunk Steve.
Tim Horton.
Say it again.
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons is correct. Okay, Chunks. I will give you 3 lesser-known songs from a well-known album. You identify the album. Good Day Sunshine, Dr. Robert, Your Bird Can Sing.
Revolver.
That's correct. From a Buick 6, Ballad of a Thin Man, Queen Jane Approximately.
The Wild Innocent Eastern Shovel.
Highway 61 Revisited. Finally, Electioneering, Fitter, Happier, and The Tourist. That's Billy Bill. That's OK Computer. OK Computer. You have 1 of those for 10 points. Okay, teams, you're playing for a 30-point bonus, and here is your toss-up. Good grief, it's Daddy is the last line of what...
Blue chunks, Mike.
Candy. Candy is correct. Okay, chunks. It seems like everyone dies in a Shakespearean tragedy. However, some die in more interesting ways. I'll name a character in the method of death. You name the play for 10 points each. Polonius is stabbed through a curtain.
Hamlet.
That's correct. Desdemona is smothered by a pillow. That's correct. And finally, Chiron and Demetrius are stabbed and baked into pies. That is Titus Andronicus. 30 points. All right, teams, you're playing for an audio bonus, and here is your toss-up. In parentheses, or How Toys Become Real, in parentheses, serves as the alternative parenthetical title of a book by Marjorie Williams, first published in 1922. In it, the skin horse and the nursery magic fairy are minor characters. What's this children's book's primary title?
Shrimp Shack, Wilson. The Secret Garden?
No, can you take it, chunks? Can you take it, chunks? That, the Velveteen Rabbit, still playing for that bonus. By what nickname would you better know athlete Larry Wayne Jones?
Blue chunks, Mike.
Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones is correct. Okay, chunks. Listen to these sports calls and identify the winning team or winning athlete for 10 points each.
Harper to get it in. Throws it to Ewing. Ewing surrounded. 2 seconds to shoot. He drives. He shoots. He missed. He missed. He missed. We win. The bell, baby. Ding dong. The witch is dead.
Takes the ball at the 30. He's hit right away. Back upfield to the 35, to the 40. He's to the 45. He's to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 20, to the 10. He's all the way home. Holy moly. Man, woman, and child in that. Put him in the eye. Johnny the Jet Rocker.
Marcus in second right now. This is the final lap for the 10,000 meters. Downhill is Mahoka Williams. Williams is playing on a tremendous sprint. He's out ahead of Ron Clark. About a minute in third place. This is going to be the fastest 10,000 meters ever run by America. Here they come down the final lap. And Ron Clark has the Williams going through the field. He's coming up. He's passing the Williams.
See that line?
Okay, your answers, please.
The first one is University of Houston in the NCAA basketball.
That was the Indiana Pacers beating the Knicks, I believe.
The second one is University of Nebraska.
That is correct.
The third one is the Indy 500.
That was Billy Mills. Okay, teams, you're playing for a 30-point bonus, and here is your toss-up. Although Bosendorf remains special ones with 92 and 97, what is the sum total of all the black and white keys on most grand pianos?
Blue chunks, Mike.
88. 88 is correct. Okay, chunks. One writer's favorite television show of all time is The Wire. Answer these questions about that show. In what city do all 5 seasons take place? Baltimore. Who is the series creator? Your answer, please. That, David Simon. And finally, given the show is set in Baltimore during season 2, whose picture is on the dartboard in Frank Sabatka's office? Incorrect. Bob Ursay. Bob Ursay. You have 1 for 10 points. Okay, teams, you're playing for a 30-point bonus, and here is your toss-up. In a bit of an acting reunion, Richard Mulligan and Dinah Manoff starred in Empty Nest in 1988.
Blue Chunks, Dan.
Soap is correct. Okay, Chunks, given the information about a Major League Baseball player on a list of top 25 best outfield arms in history, you identify the player. Ranked number 1 on the list, this outfielder showed his stuff in Game 6 of the 1971 World Series when he caught a fly ball off Frank Robinson deep in center field. He unleashed a rocket to home, causing Merv Redmond, who was on third, to retreat back. The Orioles did not score that inning, and this outfielder's team would go on to win the World Series.
Roberto Clemente.
That is right. Number 2 on the list, this Dodger outfielder's right arm earned him the nickname the Redding Rifle.
Carl Burrell.
That's correct. Finally, number 9 on this list, this player is the Major League Baseball record holder for most career outfield assists with 449. Answer?
Ken Griffey.
That was Tris Speaker.
Robbie.
Okay, playing for a 40-point visual bonus. Here's the last toss-up before the half break. Julia Roberts had a relationship with me in Eat, Pray, Love. Don DeLuise played me in Spaceballs. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles think I'm great. What am I?
Trinchak, Hanson.
Pizza? Pizza, yeah, right. Okay, shooters, I look at the screen, I'll show you a picture of people running for their lives. You name the movie for 10 points each.
Jaws.
That is right.
Jurassic World.
That is right.
Independence Day.
That's World War Z, and finally,
Pirates of the Caribbean.
could you be more specific? Answer.
At World's End.
Dead Man's Chest. Dead Man's Chest. But you have 2 of those for 20 points.